welcome back to NEC Front Row. I'm Kristen here with Coach Starr, Robert Morris women's volleyball team. Coach, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Now, this past weekend you won 2 of your last 3 games. Now, going into that, how has it really prepared your team for the upcoming season, and especially going into all conference play?
Well, I mean, it's obviously anytime you win, it's a confidence boost for you. We didn't play real well Saturday against Central Connecticut, but we came back and played very well against Bryant, who was coming off of a big win after their setter went down against St. Francis. So to go in there and sweep them on the road, that was big for us, and that should help propel us into this weekend's match with St. Francis, PA.
Now, you guys have played everybody with the exception of St. Francis, PA. You played all NEC conference people. How have you guys prepared for that and for the rest of the season?
Well, I mean, it's obviously you prepare each match individually, but you know, we've played the top 3 teams in the conference already. We unfortunately have not beaten any of the top 3. 1 was at home, 2 were on the road, so we have Sacred Heart and Central Connecticut coming back here in the next couple of 3 weeks, and so we're looking to make some adjustments in the way we approach those games and our game planning, and try to see how they attack us and watch some film and make sure that we make some adjustments and see if we can't get a different result on our home floor.
Now, is there a huge difference as playing somebody in conference here at the school center or stay somewhere at their own school?
Oh, obviously, a home court advantage is huge, especially in our conference as far as we have to travel. Our home court is a big advantage for us because the teams in the East don't generally have to travel very often, whereas we have to travel pretty much every weekend. So our trips are always a long weekend. I think that we may have some advantage over some of those teams in the East that come all the way over here and they only have to do it once and they're not used to it, and so it gets them out of their comfort zone a little bit. So I think we have probably a bigger home court advantage than a lot of places.
Going into tomorrow, you're going to West Virginia for your last non-conference match. Now, going into this, how have you prepared for this, and how is this last game affecting the team going into conference play?
Well, West Virginia is a big match for us. We knocked them off last year with our first ever win against a Big 12 opponent, so there won't be any factor of them not being motivated to play us at all. They're having an extremely competitive season. I think they're 15-4. They're off to their best start in as long as I can remember West Virginia volleyball. So, they've won some Big 12 matches, which is big for them, being their second year in the Big 12. They knocked off Kansas State, and I believe they beat Texas Tech as well. So, they're a big opponent. They're going to be big and physical. They're going to be very strong at the net. They're going to play good defense. They're going to provide us with some challenges that we're not used to seeing, and hopefully we can take those and have some success against some bigger opponents and translate that into some conference wins.
Now, with those challenges that you just mentioned, is there anything that the team really has to do to really prepare for those challenges, or is it kind of something that it happens on game day and you have to work with it on the fly?
Yeah, we kind of have to work with it on the fly. We don't generally, especially once we get into conference matches, we don't generally put too much scouting report into non-conference opponents. It's more of a go out there and be able to see if we can make adjustments on the fly and see how we handle different things. And our main focus for this week is St. Francis, PA. This is a good opportunity for us to go get some competition in against a really quality opponent, see if we can't build a little bit of confidence against a good quality opponent. But, win or lose against West Virginia, that's not going to help us win our conference tournament. So.
Okay. Well, good luck this weekend, and thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Make sure to stay tuned on NEC Front Row.